Previously, on the secrets of Neros, four brave souls find themselves in a struggle against the cult of Eldeath, who have rapidly gained influence over the town of Kron. The party didn't engage the cult at first, and tried to stick to their own business. However, over time, they noticed that tieflings and warlocks were being executed in the streets with alarming frequency. Whilst on a job to Hogswine, the party were tasked with exorcising spirits from the Bradigan Fallen estate. During their investigation, the party discovered some handwritten accounts of a half-elf named Velen, a travelling merchant who appeared to be a dear friend and held in high regard by the family butler. Although after discovering that the apparitions were the Fallens themselves, this rosy notion was brought into question and then dispelled entirely after the party were exposed to a harrowing vision. Through the rage-filled eyes of a helpless father, the party saw Velen in Eldeath robes slit the throats of his former friends, with almost no hesitation. After witnessing this morbid spectacle, the party vowed revenge and learned that Velen now operates a successful business in Kron, and thus they journeyed home, only to find that the cult's crusade had gained significant momentum. Following an uphill struggle with Velen, the party were teleported into the Spire and contended with carnivorous fauna. After a tense evening, the party made out safely, but drew unwanted attention from the town guard due to the circumstances of their entry. However, the party were given some leeway and spent some time in the shopping district, although an altercation prompted Nargrax to break off from the party, much to the concern of his friends. Once he was alone, Nargrax dropped his stoic facade and poured his heart out to Lilera via another one of her statues at a nearby shrine, who provided much needed comfort and guidance. Nargrax also learned more about the location shown to him during his vision of the Shrine of Yaldrin, and resolved to go there when time permitted. And thus, our story continues as we learn the secrets of Neros. Okay, oh, you know why? It's because my mixer's done this thing again. Just gonna have to fix this on my end. Yeah, I'll just need to fix this in a minute, sorry. Yeah, shush you. Okay, there we go. Oh, for some reason it's now showing the wrong screen. That's probably because I need to be over here. There we go.
Hi, Zach.
Hi.
You figured out you've been deafened for the past few minutes?
I was listening to the intro.
Oh, gotcha.
Likely excuse.
Anyway, we're back with more Secrets of Neros. It has been a little while, but yeah, we're eager to play again and to give you guys some cheap entertainment. So, Doom, over to you.
Oh.
Oi. Not cheap entertainment, you bastard.
Yeah, this isn't entertaining at all.
Oh.
Wow.
Elf is being extremely stoic as he poised his camera.
Yeah, but just shade has just been thrown all
No, he's
around,
not.
I feel, at the moment.
I saw you move. I know you're there. Stop getting close. No. Alrighty.
It's quicker than I thought.
So, last we left off, you'd all gone to bed after a day of shopping and revelry and a lot of developments. Nargrax had some dreams, and he's not the only one that had dreams that night.
Oh.
I hate you, Bug.
Why do you hate me? Well, I mean, it might be more apparent in a minute. Sorry. Yay, dream music.
Once, in the middle of the night, you wake up.
Okay.
As you open your eyes, you try to turn over, but find yourself unable to move.
Darn sleep paralysis.
As you look up, your eyes slowly start to adjust to the room. But you notice in one corner you can't quite see, the furthest away from the window.
Okay.
A little bit of time passes, a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. As time passes, you start to see movements in that corner of the room. A slight flickering.
Am I still unable to move?
Still unable to move. Shadow starts to stand, rising. As it does so, you start to feel heat. Then slowly, a step at a time, it walks towards the bed. Each step getting hotter and hotter. As it gets closer, you can see the flames flicking around the side of it. Pure black. Just like the arm you saw previously. It leans over you and looks down on you. You can't see a face, but you start to see a void start to appear where you suppose the head would be. It slowly starts to curl into what you can only describe as a smile. As it does so, you feel skin on your face start to blister. And it simply stands there. And then everything goes dark.
Is it dark because there's no more light in the room, or just because I've passed out?
Because you passed out.
Okay.
The rest of the night continues unabated until you all wake up in the morning. So I won't bother saying the order or anything like that, but you all make your way downstairs, except Flint, in this particular instance, will stay behind briefly. Flint, you can still feel the heat on your face from before. When you reach up and touch it, you can feel your skin slightly cracked. And now, back to you guys.
Why, Demon? Why? Just because
So,
I defied you in the church?
so did you say that Nagrax, Finian, and Simeon have gone downstairs?
Yes.
Okay. Since Nagrax has had this sort of dream before, I don't think it would bother him anymore today, just because it is something that happens quite frequently. So he'll be in relatively normal spirits and just say to the others, good morning, or I wonder if the Guildmaster has decided on what we're going to be doing.
Yes, getting a little antsy around here. Nothing to do but sit and drink.
Not really sure how many more days we can just stumble about town. The atmosphere was very uncomfortable.
Finian will chime up. Things seem to be getting a bit worse out there.
Yes, indeed. So I think Nagrax is probably just going to do his usual morning routine of ordering breakfast from the bar.
Okay then. Does Flint come and rejoin, or does he stay back?
Is my face still like it was?
Yes, it's still cracked.
Like, visibly?
If you were to look at him, you would see that he has dried and slightly cracked skin on his face. It's not that it's heavily burnt, but it seems more like the moisture's dried out of it.
Yeah, just take a deep breath before I leave and then make my way back down.
Okay.
Oh, Flint, you sleep in. You look
Yeah,
a little groggy.
This was a bad night. So...
Yeah, look. I'm sorry, I'm still kind of new at the social thing, but Flint, your face looks rather dried out. What
How did you sleep?
Oh,
Oh, just
not
dunk
very well, my friend.
your head in a bucket of water, it'll be fine.
Are you doing okay, Flint? We haven't really talked very much since the church. At least not in a life or death situation.
Or I'll tell you sometime, my friend, just not here in front of everyone.
Understood. Get some breakfast. Have a drink. You look like you could do with it.
Aye, that I could.
The various different guild members coming and going at the moment, whilst you guys are generally talking.
Okay, out of character question.
Go ahead.
That book on the flesh golems we picked up.
Yep.
When we read through it, did it describe weaknesses?
It said that they were vulnerable to adamite weapons, specifically.
Okay, cool.
As you see people coming and going whilst you guys sit around talking, eating and drinking. Sir Noel will walk past the table at one point. Good morning. How are you all today?
Fine.
A little tired, but otherwise fine.
It's been a rather eventful few weeks, but otherwise fine, thank you, Senna.
Oh, excellent. There are a few quests in if you guys are interested in them. The guildmaster has told me that he's going to be gone for a couple of days. But he said you might be waiting on him.
Yes, you are correct in that. Will he be... So you say he'll be back in a couple of days?
Yes. He didn't give me the particulars, to be honest. He
If
does.
If I may be so bold, Senna, did he happen to mention anything about an investigation into the matter that we discussed?
He did mention to expect some fallout from the church, which, yeah, he always leaves me with the fallout. So we'll see what happens there. I hope you guys didn't get into too much trouble.
We would never.
Looks at you and quirks an eyebrow. I don't really trust that smile.
There were definitely complications, but all things considered, I think things could have been far worse.
Oh, wonderful. I'll get some coffee. It's probably going to be a long day. With that, she wanders off and into the kitchen to go and get some coffee.
Okay.
So, what do you guys do with your day?
So Nagrax will eat his breakfast, so he'll just be doing that for a couple of minutes if any of you guys want to act first.
Guys, before we go out gallivanting today, there's something I'd like to discuss in private, if you don't mind.
Nagrax stops eating for a moment, turns to you and says, yes, of course, Flint. Just let us know when you would like to discuss the matter.
Just whenever you guys are free.
Actually, now I think about it, I'll probably go over to the job board and see what we're doing. May as well discuss everything at once.
Sure, seems reasonable.
So, with that, Nagrax finishes the remainder of his breakfast and heads over to the job board.
Okie dokie. You go over to the job board. There are... Yeah, that's that one. There are 3 jobs on the board. There is one to hunt down a group of elephants. There is another to help mine some ore from the 3rd floor of the spire. And another to help guard a VIP who is coming visiting Kron.
So, guarding the VIP visiting Kron, what details are there in that?
Actually, that one has a specific time spent upon it for tomorrow. You'll simply be going around town with him and acting as a personal guard for him.
Okay.
Whilst he inspects a series of warehouses where he's keeping stock.
Okay. And the other one was mining some ore on the third level of the spire. The elephants, is that on the fourth level or on like the
That'll
second
be on
level?
the second.
Yeah, because yeah, cool. Is there a rank attached to each of these quests?
All of these are rank B.
Rank D, did you say?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so they're all at rank then. Okay, Nagrax will make a note of each of the jobs. He won't take any off the board just yet. He'll go and back to the party and probably wait to see what Flint wants to speak about, and then he'll mention the quests afterwards.
Mhm.
Okay, and with that, Nagrax returns to the table.
Anything good?
It's mostly routine. There was a rather interesting one concerning a very important person. Just to escort them around town while they inspect some warehouses. Hunting down some elephants on the second level of the spire and mining ore on the third level, which I don't believe we've really had a chance to explore. We went through there after the incident the other day.
Mining go. Let's keep Frank away from that one.
Indeed.
Well,
Nothing, Frank. Nothing of interest here, at least not yet for you.
all right. He kind of just shuts his eye.
Do honestly forget he's there sometimes.
It's kind of the point.
Yes, I was complimenting you. You're very good at your job.
Hey, thanks. You got any iron?
Yeah, sure. I pass him one of the many daggers I took from the other mimic.
He happily eats it.
They may have a bit of my blood on it, so sorry if it tastes a little bit of copper.
Kind of like ketchup to me.
Anyway, Flint, what was this matter you wanted to discuss with us?
Yes, let's just all head into our room while I discuss this.
Okay.
I'm looking quite heavy as I sit down on my bed. So, while we're in the church, on the balcony, I could have stopped the girl being killed.
What do you mean, Flint? I mean,
It's-
hypothetically, any of us could have. You don't need to blame yourself. To be fair, I did recall now you mention it that you raised your arm, but I stopped you. If there's any fault, it's mine. I did discourage you.
I'll just go through what happened with the demon.
Okay.
How much detail do you share with them?
I don't share any of the backstory or what was mentioned about my family. Just that a demon appeared. I felt this incredible power, and then I showed them the burn when I refused. If it's still visible. And then what's on my face was a result of the dream last night.
Okay.
Demon? It is. Is it inhabiting you? I'll pull out my sword.
Nope, Simeon.
Do we need to have words?
Let's not act so hasty. Flint, could I see your arm?
Because I'm showing my arm.
Okay, I'd like to. Nago's like to roll religion to just kind of see if what the nature of this, because if it's demonic, maybe like the type of bird might give some insight.
Yeah, then go ahead.
Oh, you know what? I don't even know if I'm in roll 20 right now. I think I am.
You are.
Yeah, I am. That was weird. Okay, 17.
Okay, when you look over the burns, you can definitely tell that there's something magical about them. Honestly, you can't tell all that much from the burn specifically, other than that it wasn't made from natural fire. There's some kind of lingering essence to it.
Is there anything else about the burn? Could I tell, like, whether there's kind of any like there's like a lingering influence, or whether the flesh is still being damaged, or whether it's just like a magical burn.
More like it's a magical burn.
Okay. Nygax will say, I don't know anything about, well, I don't think that Flint is under the influence of this creature, but this burn is definitely, it wasn't caused by normal means, it's magical. So, when did this happen exactly? I understand it was in the church, but when exactly?
On the balcony, just before the girl was about to be executed. Time seemed to slow, and that's when the demon spoke.
And it urged you to save the child.
Showing me such horrible things, and just like I just put my head in my hands at this point.
Flint.
I don't even know if they were real.
I didn't hear anyone speak.
No, neither did I. Flint, why didn't you mention this to us before?
I didn't know how. But after everything that's gone on, I feel I owe you guys at least this.
I appreciate you coming forward with this, Flint, I do, but maybe we should go to a place of worship, see if they can give us any more information. I don't think this is something that we can just ignore and leave alone.
And hey, if that doesn't work, we can always do this. And I'll hold up my axe.
Once again, Nygax will just take his head. As a last resort, Simeon.
A joke.
Oh,
Fine
yeah.
up.
Sorry, I'm still getting used to this.
You to laugh in the face of adversity.
Yes.
The demon made me question whether my magic was my own or part of something else.
You say you didn't see the demon, though. That you were frozen.
Night.
Wait, last
No,
night?
I'm-
You said that this happened on the balcony.
I also explained about the incident last night.
Ah,
in my
right,
film.
okay. Sorry, I must have missed that part.
Yeah.
So,
Is there a lock on our bedroom door? No. And then can I immediately go over and just like check for a lock, like people in our bedroom at night? It's ridiculous.
I don't think demons obey locks, Simeon.
I don't want to take any chances. Start looking for things to bar the door.
There's a dressing
Do you think
table.
we could hack off the bed, like?
actually, I know what I could do here.
Finian holds up a little bit of wood. There's a doorstop. Will that work?
This wouldn't stop me. Never mind a demon. Think, lad. Toss it
uh,
over my shoulder.
Sorry.
Nygax has been rubbing his chin whilst you guys have been discussing barring the only door we've got to get out of this room. But Nygax holds out a hand and just says to Flint, Flint, remain still for a few moments.
Okay.
Okay, with that, Doom, Nygax is going to cast Detect Evil and Good on Flint.
Okie dokie, give me a description.
Okay, here you go. So it's saying that you know if there's a celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead. So I'd imagine that if this is lingering within Flint, that this should tell me whether I can detect something like that.
Okay, you cast this, and you do feel a presence coming from Flint. You start to feel heat emanating from him. That is all you really feel, just heat. You notice it seems hottest in his chest, where his heart is.
Right. Okay, so could I? Right. So in that case, Nagax is going to say, there is definitely something about you. You mentioned that you felt like you were being burned. It seems that there's a heat coming from your body in general, but most noticeably around your heart.
Huh.
Flint, I don't know how this is really taken in other cultures, but could you remove your shirt? I want to see whether there's any marks on your chest near your heart.
Okay. Like, Jewishly take my shirt off.
Why
That's
are you
all
guys
I-
being weird?
This is all I'm taking off though now, Grex.
With Nagrax would like to visibly inspect Flint's
bet he
chest
would.
around his near his heart. Yes, I realise how weird this sounds, but there's a reason. Does
Not much
Nagrax see
roll for this,
anything unusual? I mean, I'm kind of going towards a religion check just because, again, it's kind of he's trying to inspect the source of this heat.
Say roll both a religion and
Maybe medicine?
Yeah, and medicine.
Okay. Does it matter which one I roll first?
Not
I know it
animal
doesn't matter
handling?
which first. Yeah, sure, animal handling as well. Just roll that beast.
Yeah, I'm just rolling this for the lull.
It would have been ironic if it was your best roll.
Okay. Right.
Okay. As you generally place your hands onto Flint's chest, with the medicine handling, you can tell that his temperature seems to be a bit above normal, but he doesn't really seem to notice it. And when you put your hand over his heart in particular, that's where it seems to be the hottest. But you don't really glean anything more than that.
Is the heartbeat normal?
With 17.
Okay. Right, so... Right, Nagrax will... So what did you say, that its temperature's a bit higher than normal?
Yes.
It would seem that your body heat is higher than what would be normally expected. Your heart seems to be fine, however. Doesn't seem to be beating in a strange rhythm. Nagrax is going to rifle through his belongings, and he's going to take a little bit of holy water out. He's going to try and apply this to like the area around Flint's heart, just a small amount.
Okay. As you just kind of, do you put it onto something, or do you just drip it on?
Just kind of like dripping it onto the area near his heart, just to see if there's any reaction.
Okay. As the water falls down, it hits his chest. It lies there for a second, and then seems to evaporate quicker than normal. But otherwise, nothing.
No
else.
effect, okay.
What are you thinking of, Elf?
Just making memes in the chat. Don't worry about it.
Fair
Not
enough.
interrupting.
Oh dear, there's so much going to be generated in chat because of this. Okay, so Nagrax will just turn to Simeon and Finian. I'm not really sure what else to do for him. I'll take a few moments to think to see if there's anything else I can do to better identify his condition, but there is definitely something odd here. It doesn't appear that his actions are being influenced in any way by this creature, but something is definitely inhabiting him.
Well,
Can I put my shirt back on now?
Oh, yes, sorry.
please, it's a little too bright in here now.
You're just jealous. Say putting it back on.
I appreciate your honesty, Flint. I'm glad to know that you trust us so, but no more secrets considering this matter.
Of course.
If you start to lose control, we need to know.
I think it would be best for all of us if we spoke openly. I know that perhaps I, more so than any others, have kept, not secrets, but not divulged everything that I know. It seems that we have our lives in each other's hands quite often. It's probably in our best interest to make sure that we know as much about each other as we can.
Hey, now look at me. I'm not sharing anything.
I wasn't. Oh yeah, Frank heard all this. Frank,
Yeah,
This-
he
we're
is,
not-
he's on my belt.
we're not on a mission right now. Just to clarify.
Oh,
I know,
speaking
but
of, what did you find out? What glory awaits us next?
Were you not paying attention earlier when I was discussing it at the table?
Absolutely, I was. I just got a little distracted.
Then recite the quest verbatim back to me.
There was something about an elephant. Kind of zoned out after that. Recall of the pounding the last one gave me.
So, on the second floor of the spire, we are to hunt down a group of elephants. Alternatively, we could go to the third floor of the spire to mine some ore. Or we can escort a very important person around Kron while they inspect some warehouses. The last one seems to have a time limit on it, so we probably want to decide on that one soon if that's going to be our task for today.
it was timed that he'll be arriving tomorrow.
Oh.
Finian speaks up.
Oh, tomorrow. Thank you, Finian.
He's only here for the one day.
Which one pays the most?
A true mercenary.
Actually, I didn't make a note of that, Doom. Would I need to roll intelligence to remember, or can you just tell me?
I'll just tell you behind the notes.
It's pro bono work.
Bono, isn't he the singer in you too?
Yes.
Funny.
For the elephant quest, you'll receive 10 gold per elephant carcass, and then varying amounts of money for carcasses of other things you also can take with you. For the mining one, you will receive 90 gold per satchel. And you'll be going with a group of dwarfs who will be mining whilst you guard them. They will be taking mounts with them to carry multiple satchels. The longer you're there, the more you'll gather.
Okay. So, in that case, Nagrax is going to say, I think out of the three, the mining quest sounds to be the most intriguing to me. I think, under normal circumstances, escorting someone would be a nice change of pace, but considering our notoriety, I suppose you should say in Kron, we probably want to avoid going out into the town proper as much as possible. So probably doing work in the spire would be best for now if we want to maintain a low profile. So that's my opinion at any rate. I would say we do the elephant quest or we go with the miners. Both much of a muchness. It amounts to the same amount of effort.
If we go, I don't want to be picking up you guys' slack. You're a little skinny around the arm.
My arms
Keep
are,
up.
My arms are quite wide in diameter, actually. Simeon, what were you talking about?
Still going over the head, I see. Fine. The mining job. Yes.
Yes, I'll go down and turn that into Cerna. I'll just need to go and get the notice from downstairs. I didn't bring it with me. So Nagrax will go down to the job board and he will pick up the note for the mining job and bring it back up if it's still there, Doom.
Yes, it's still there.
Okay. Picks it up, we'll bring it to the guys to sign it. And then hand it over to Cerna.
Serena takes it, she fills in the paperwork, etc. Okay, I'll send off a messenger. A little squirrel shoots out from behind her and goes out the front door. In about 10-15 minutes, if you want to wait at the base of the spire, there should be 3 dwarfs there. They should be with kind of quite big hulking mounts. If you want to go meet them there, you'll be able to, well, do your little mission.
Actually, sir, no, I have one question for you before we go.
Yes, go ahead.
The notice stipulates that the longer that we are there, the more the pay. How often do these excursions go on with these miners, just as well we know what to expect?
It honestly depends on the group. A lot of people tend to not go for the maximum amounts. The longer you're there, the more danger there is, effectively.
Would we be out there for maybe a few days, or...?
Oh, no. You'll be in there for probably, let's see, a handful of hours, maybe up to 6 hours. You say the full time, might even push to 7.
Okay, understood. Thank you, Cerner.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay, and with that, Nigrax will reconvene with the group upstairs.
Okie dokie.
6 or 7 hours. From what I know of dwarves, will be there a lot longer than that. They will try and take every scrap of ore they can find.
Let's just hope it's not iron, eh? Would it have to try it off Frank as well?
Got some iron for me?
No, Frank, we don't have any iron for you right now. But we do have a job. When do we depart?
They're expecting us in about 10 or 15 minutes at the base of the spire.
Ah, perfect. I have a quick detour, if you do not mind.
I would say take one other person with you. Just in case.
Okay, so I assume you guys make your way out.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And where do you go then?
I want to go find the guy that sells adamantine stuff.
Okay, dokie, yeah. I think I made that a random vendor in the market, didn't I?
I think so.
Yep, go ahead. You go to his stall. Good evening. How can I help you?
Well met, sir. I come to browse your wares.
Oh,
I
I've got plenty.
have a need for such powerful metal. Do you perhaps coat existing weapons?
No, I just sell the whole thing. Sorry.
Do you know who would provide such a service?
You probably have to look for a blacksmith, to be honest. And then
Well,
it'd
thank
probably
you
be a
very
bit
much.
more markets.
Thank you very much. As
you're most
fine
welcome.
as your weapons are, I do not wish to part with any of mine. Hold slight sentimental value. But if I do not
No
find
worries,
luck,
no worries.
I will be back
Sorry, I
to
can't
you,
interest
sir.
you in a couple of daggers or something?
I'll go to walk away and just be like,
Any adamantine daggers there?
Yeah, there is one, actually.
So I point to it. How much for this one?
Let me just double check. There we go. It just goes for a small 500 gold.
Yes, that sounds reasonable. I'll take that.
Certainly. You pick up the dagger, put it in a nice little scabbard, and hand it over to you whilst holding out one hand for the gold.
Yeah, I'll hand him over the gold.
Okay. He happily takes it, and you now have a dagger.
Yay.
Alright, would I have enough time to go find a blacksmith, or are we out of time?
I'd say you don't have the time, given you only had about enough time for one detour.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for your service, good man. Perhaps our paths will meet in the future.
Hopefully so. My wares will always be here, unless someone buys them, of course. Be quick. Okay, so you guys make your way up to the spire steps, and you meet up with the dwarfs. Actually, I need to get a description of something. Good, I really need to make some bookmarks for this bloody book.
So I can't seem to find them, Dagger.
Yeah, I couldn't I searched them a second ago either. Just keep a description for the coating and put it into your notes. Basically means a crit when it hits.
No, it's only displaying armors actually when I type in Adam
Yep.
time.
Yeah, I
Same.
noticed that as well. But they exist.
Strange.
Nope.
Let's
Those remind me to make bookmarks.
make bookmarks. Post-it notes, they do well for that.
Actually, let me just double check something. Doom, actually,
What?
if you add a regular dagger and go click on it and click customize, do you remember that
Yeah.
check box where it says so there's one for adamantine?
Alright, nice.
You can just click that, just add a regular dagger and click that chat box. Would imagine that should basically do the same thing. Okay. So we've headed up the spire steps, right, and we're greeting the miners.
Yes, there are 3 quite heavy-set dwarfs. One of them has a pickaxe slung over his shoulder, one has an eye patch. Roughly about.
Are any of them the one dwarf I got into trouble with once? Throwing the rocks?
No, they are not.
Okay.
And
Thought about
beside
that.
them,
Oh shit.
beside them, there are 3 heavy-set animals. They kind of look like rhinos, but with larger front legs. Seem like they're quite slow, but they could carry quite a lot of weight. And on the sides of each of them, there's a very large pouch, and they're all currently set as empty. Other than one of them, which has 2 pickaxes leaning out of it.
I'll walk up and give a wave and greet them in Dwarvish.
Hi. Well, how about you, laddie?
We're here to assist. Here you're going into the spire.
Oh, yes.
We're from
Yeah.
we're from the guild, and I'll give whatever they need to verify that.
Okay.
A token, the job, whatever.
They look over the token. Ah, excellent. We got the squirrel not that long ago. We hurried out here. The earlier we go, the better. Less likely the big mama's going to be busy.
Big mama?
Yeah, the big worms.
Worms, you say?
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Well, shall we get going then, laddies?
I'll let them walk on and just go. Turn to the others. Worms. And then walk off.
Why does that sound familiar?
So you guys make your way into the spire. You do the normal signing thing. You notice it's the same guy that signed you out last time, and he kind of looks at you suspiciously as he signed you into the spire.
Suppose we don't really try to draw attention to it if possible, unless he says something.
He doesn't say anything. He just keeps an eye on you. You make your way into the spire.
Smile and nod at him. Sorry, go ahead.
I won't bother going through all the maps, but I will roll one encounter thing. As you reach the 3rd floor, you're going to travel the whole way across the overall area. So I'm going to say roll just a flat d20 to see how lucky you are. Higher is better.
Just any one of us?
Any one of you.
Yeah,
Already
don't.
on it.
Yeah, don't let me roll. Well, okay, that's
Okay,
great either. Oh, it could
Hey,
be.
that could be good.
No, no.
You don't know.
Yeah, it's only bad when I roll out.
Not too long after leaving the spire, the spire staircase on the 3rd floor, you see a group of 2 trolls milling around in an open field. They haven't seen you guys, so what do you do?
Is there a way around them?
Yes, you're basically at a tree line at the moment. You could quite easily circumvent them if you chose to.
Okay. So, I mean,
Try and get
Nagrax
roll good.
Nagrax would advocate for avoiding unnecessary encounters just to avoid wasting time.
Yeah, then in that case, you're going to have to roll a group stealth check, and everyone is going to need to get above a 13.
Needs to get above 30 now. Yeah, I'll be rolling this with disadvantage. Shit.
Same.
Actually, I want to say, actually, before.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say something, but never mind. We've already started on
Yeah.
the check. I don't know if that actually rolled disadvantage automatically for me.
It did.
It did.
Wow.
What? Oh, come on!
Simeon as well.
We're really bad at this.
Oh,
That wasn't
wow.
disadvantage.
Is it just basically a case of one of us step forward and then we just stand on each other's toes?
I
Does
guess
the
so,
does
yeah.
the big beast of burden have a long tail? Maybe one of us stands on it.
Yeah, let's just go with that. Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
Is Finian rolling, Doom?
I'm not going to bother at that point.
Oh, I thought it was just to show he just kind of like jumps over the top of us and just does a flip. He goes, ta-da!
We needed like the 28 roll from from Finian to up the average.
I don't think that's going to help. I got to be frank.
So I suppose we just turn around. We meant
So I guess
to
to
do
fight the
that.
trolls.
Bear me a second. I wasn't expecting you to actually fail that. So,
We have disadvantage on stealth, Doom.
I didn't. No.
You...
If only I got that spell I sent Elf yesterday.
Oh yeah, is that druid only passive actress? Or it might be ranger too.
It's a shame I'm not playing my sorcerer because my Staff of Woodland actually has passive outer trace and I can cast it at will.
Damn.
Yeah.
Does that have charges?
It does have charges, yeah.
I'm going to say, holy shit.
Plus 10 bonus to stealth though. That is insane. For
No,
second level
I mean,
spell.
to be fair, it's useless for our group.
Yeah, we do not use it well.
I mean, I don't think we've ever stealthed anything.
I've tried to and it's gone alright, but
Eh.
there's
Anyway.
been minor things that I've tried to do. I'm still setting it up, spare me. Had to clear a board from the previous battle.
Fair enough.
Quick question while we're doing this. I noticed we changed the glass sword in our inventory.
To lesser glass sword, yeah.
How do I see that? I don't find it.
Have you enabled homebrew content in the character builder?
Probably not.
Yeah, you'll need to do that, so it will become visible when you search for it.
Okay, it's on the home page, is it?
It's like on the very first page where you kind of involve critical role content and the like.
Gotcha, thanks.
Oofed.
I'm going to say that the miners are kept further back from this, so they're not in danger.
I was actually going to say it, but we had always started rolling stealth checks, so that was a bit too late.
Do we see that they've noticed us?
Yes, yes, you do.
Alright, I'll unlimber the spear.
Can we
and the shield.
can we get advantage for the trolls laughing at us?
Nobody got that once now.
They
No.
laughed at us? Fuck.
I mean, I would expect someone to after that.
I didn't know we were getting roasted.
Roll initiative.
Are you
Right.
actually allowing us to roll?
Yes.
Well, this isn't my campaign, so
Oops,
yeah.
Did that twice by accident. We should have done the second one.
Okay, what was my initiative
Am I
for?
still gonna roll? I'm still gonna go last. Fuck these initiatives.
Jeez, it's 10 more than I usually get. P.
Of course. I'm going last.
I mean, damn, Finian.
If only he actually had advantage.
You got a nat!
He didn't.
Wait, oh, yeah.
Didn't-
Alright,
didn't.
I thought that was his first roll. Apologies.
Sadly not.
I just scrolled up actually and it's on the 14. I mean, he's still probably going to go first though. Unless the trolls roll higher because he
They've already rolled.
probably has a higher dex than Flint.
Probably.
Okay.
Was Simeon? Oh, well, he's up there. Alright. Fair enough. Okie. So, Troll gets to start the round as well, just to make it even better.
Great.
Oh, before we start combat, did I have a chance to prepare my spells before we left?
Yeah, we'll just say, yeah. You managed to do all the things. Right, the first troll is going to come lumbering in. How far is this?
Can I try and get its attention?
Going to go straight for actually.
Over
can't
here,
reach the
big
eyes.
one. Come take me.
You're fucking lucky. Can't even get close enough to attack.
That's fine.
This turn.
So it runs over. It bellows at you.
I'll roar back.
Okay then. And then it's Finion's turn. So Finion's going to see this big old troll coming running over, and he's going to run straight up to it. God damn it, keep clicking the wrong thing.
Man, the ball's on this guy.
Ah, the world shifted.
I saw that. What's
Yes,
going on?
My mouth's
Ah.
buggering up at the moment. It's double clicking without me meaning to. Ain't quite
Have you
annoying.
got the map on the token layer?
I do, yeah.
You should put it on the map player. That's
Yeah, I
what
know
it's
you should,
for.
Yeah, I know. I got to do that.
Just right click it. You should be able to just go to layer at the bottom and then map.
Check out bug gifting art advice.
Yay!
we go.
There you go.
Okay. And Finion's going to make his attacks. Find the right tab. Go back to actions. And punch. Punch. Punch.
Damn.
He's good at them punches.
Fuck. Okay. Finion's come out. Okay. We need to nerf this guy.
Do you though? You've already nerfed him.
I got to nerf him even more, I think.
Monks are just that good.
Monks they punch a lot.
One punch.
I mean,
That's many
Deep.
punches. That's the point.
normal consecutive punches.
Yeah.
Okay, so he
Wise-
wails
wise
into this
sailor.
first one as it ran up. It looks hurt. It looks really generally surprised at Finion. And
One more
then
comes
it's
up.
Flint's turn.
Alright, I'd like to cast a second level chromatic orb on it, and I would like to make that acid damage.
Okie dokie. Roll the attacker.
Does a nat 20 hit?
Go ahead.
You bastard.
Roll your damage.
That much.
That's nice.
Wait, is that both damages or is it just the bottom
I-
one?
Well, he rolled a
I-
crit, didn't he? So it would be the 21, I would imagine.
I don't know, I just clicked on the roll damage
imagine.
and that's what it did.
There is a way
Base
to
damage
roll
for the attack is 4d8, is it? Or is it 2d8? Oh, yeah.
Right,
Oh,
I did it at second level, so it would be 5d8.
D&D Beyond's changed things.
I think it's going to be both of them then in that case. Okie dokie. Fucking hell. Just do a math.
What? So you're adding both
That's-
those together?
That's 37, dude.
Very
I'm
soon,
pretty
yeah.
sure it's meant to be put both of those together.
Wow.
57.
Rolling.
I had a
48.
really bad night.
Is 48 the base damage? Because
Yeah, I did it at second level though.
Oh, so yeah, it is.
Yeah, it
48,
adds a
I guess
d8, I
it is.
think, for every level you cast it above first.
I was just looking at it like, yeah, that's total damage. That's not wow. Okay, cool.
Okay. So, you fire this orb at it and it explodes in its face and it's staggered back by it. It seems to be partially blinded by the attack when you hit it and it seems really, really hurt by it. Do you end your turn?
I do, yeah.
Okay. That goes to Troll 2. He's actually looking quite nervous given that you have, well, both you and Finion have wailed into this first guy and you've really hurt him. So he's actually going to start to back off and he's going to try and disengage. I'm going to say he gets as far as he can away from you guys. And he ends his turn just before he can rouse a range. Now, Grax.
Okay.
Are you going to crit as well?
What was that say?
Are you going to crit as well?
I don't know.
It's Nargrax. He's gonna get
No,
that.
yeah. He's going.
He's
The
gonna
troll's
throw
go,
his mace at
The
me.
troll's going to eat the mace. Let me just see how far I am from it. So yeah, we've been 5 foot. Okay, Nigrax is going to just move a little bit towards it, and it's going to go in for a mace attack. Does a 15 hit?
Meets it, beats it.
Hooray! So 4 bludgeoning damage, and then what was the other damage
The
on
poison
his?
one?
Yeah, it was
D4.
D4 poison, yeah, and 2 poison damage.
When you hit it straight in the kneecap, and it kind of holds its knee. And kind of went. As the poison sets in.
Does it? Is it enough to make it fall over? Considering I struck his
No.
kneecap. Okay.
But it really, really does seem hurt.
Nargrax, what is it with you and kneecaps?
Huh. I
I
never
just
really
thought
thought about it. I didn't aim for the kneecap. You just told me that's what happened.
Yes, yeah.
But okay.
His turn.
Anyway, yeah, my turn.
I only thought about that afterwards, actually.
Yeah.
Did it when it got hit in the knee? Did it sort of bend? Did it like crouch down to the pain, or?
It did, but it's not prone.
Yeah, that's
No,
what
no,
we're,
no,
that's what we're
fine.
going for. But no.
I want to pull out the spear and just run and full on like leap at this thing and like skewer it.
Okay, roll your attack.
2 hands just jump and. That's a crit. baby.
Oh, that poor troll. But poor Nargrax is feeling left out.
I hit it.
Hey, it won't let me do. Oh, is it because I've got a shield? It won't let me 2-hand it. Okay. Fine.
I just clicked on roll 20 for the damage.
I guess it's not showing. I did 12
Okay.
damage, and I guess if it's still alive, I'm gonna hit it again.
You pierce it with a spear, and you do bring it down to its knees now. Well, you speared it in the chest, blood is gushing out of it, and it's really hurt. You have an advantage on your next attack.
All right, babe.
It's been really hurt for like 3 attacks now, so I'm wondering how much HP this thing actually has.
That's another crit.
What?
You kill it.
It's not.
I don't know if you roll damage.
I'm doing the roll advantage thing in D&D Beyond, but I swear to you,
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
rolled a 20 and a 7.
Yeah, he did. He did.
So, how do you kill it?
Finish him.
I guess like I'll skewer it in the chest with my spear, and as it like slumps down, I'll pull the spear out, put it into the ground, and just draw out my sword and chop its head off.
You end your turn.
Yes. Oh, well, I want to see where the other one went. Is it
The other
fully
one is
gone?
as far away as it could get, but it's currently got to get to the end. Its next turn to actually be able to run away. It's now Finion's turn. He's going to turn and look at it, and then he's going to speak. Should I go after it?
If he's smart enough, he'll stay away.
Doom, could Nagrex make a perception check to see if he's running towards reinforcements?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
$23.
You can't see any kind of reinforcements whatsoever. It's not actually running in the direction that you're going in either. It's just trying to run away into basically
Right.
the woods to try and get away. It's fucking terrified of you
Right.
all.
Nagrax will just simply say, he isn't going to get help and he isn't in our way. We should probably just leave him be.
And with that, combat ends, and that troll books it out of the.
Smart lad. We've crit 4 times in that fight?
Yeah.
I hope we didn't just use up
Uh.
all of our luck.
The dwarfs walk over towards you guys. Oh, damn.
You like what you
Never
see?
Don't see people handle trolls that well normally.
You haven't
Normally,
seen
when you hurt
us
them, they start to
before, sir.
regenerate themselves. Hey, keep that up. This will be a cakewalk.
Can I look over the troll? Has it got anything interesting?
Roll investigation.
Yep, that was the end of our luck.
It has tusks and stuff.
Yep.
I'd rather
Got a
have the crit in
loincloth.
combat. Don't want to look under there. I'll pull my spear back out of the ground and walk back to the dwarves.
What are you doing with its loincloth, Simeon?
I didn't touch its loincloth.
I saw you look at it for an uncomfortably long amount of time, though.
I'm searching for loot.
We should probably get going.
Opinion looks over towards you. Were you going for the family jewels?
I thought they would. I would imagine you would just find testicles.
Yeah.
No, you'll find jewels in there. Go look, Nargrax.
Are you guys assuming this troll's gender?
Let's get going. This conversation is getting strange.
You can say that again, laddie. And with that, you all move on.
Hey, what was its weapon?
It's claws.
Just claws? Okay.
Thanks, claws. Thanks,
It's
claws.
Okay, cool.
You never got a chance to really use it, though.
No, it didn't. Okay, so you guys make your way all the way over to basically the site for the cave that you're going to be going into. Da-da-da.
A cave? Don't you mean a mine?
No, it's
God
a cave.
damn it.
Are you okay?
Stop quoting Lord of the Rings. Stop it.
Never.
The dwarves just
Never.
look confused at
We're
you.
playing D&D. It's based on the fucking
Um,
series.
Serena, you okay?
It's
Did
the
you
law.
hit your head when you were looking at the troll's loincloth?
Maybe I need to change Simeon's voice more. It was out of character. God, God damn.
All out of character chat is to be in the stream chat.
As you guys approach, you can see two smaller trolls are guarding the entrance to the mine. Well, cave, mine, whatever you want it to be now. Neither of them have noticed you, and the dwarfs speak up.
Okay.
Yeah, this happens every now and then. A few of the trolls decide to poke their noses around in there. Well, you mind clearing them out for us?
Happy to. Anyone care for the first shot?
What are we looking at? I kind of didn't hear you.
There's two smaller trolls guarding the entrance to the mine, stroke, cave, stroke, whatever.
How close together are they?
15 foot.
Doom, I actually have a question.
Go ahead.
With thaumaturgy, one of the effects is you can cause harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute, but it doesn't specify. Actually, yeah, it's within a 30-foot range. So I think Nigrax is going to suggest I could probably cause a distraction to try and separate the trolls, just so we can take them by surprise.
Bear in mind, they're already not aware of you.
They're already not, so it would be a surprise anyway.
Yes.
Okay, in that case, Nigrax just reconsiders it. Although on the other hand, I suppose they're not aware of us, so proceed how you like.
Binion will look to Flint.
I'll like overly bow. Be my guest. The first shot is yours.
Why is he looking to me?
You're the range boy.
You can
You-
hit
you-
things
you
from
can
far
range things.
away. You're good at this.
Ugh.
Better than me, at least.
Hmm.
Are you okay, Flint?
You know what? Fuck it. Fireball.
Oh,
I'll fireball him.
okay.
Just
They'll make
ignore
those
this.
dex saves with disadvantage.
Ignore this roll for a sec.
Sorry, what was that, Doom?
They'll have made their dex saves with disadvantage. Let me just double check something. Okay. What's your
Yeah,
spell save?
15.
The my damage on D&D Beyond is around my spear is just crit, and I can't change it anymore. That's why I was testing that one.
Ah.
I have flat roll selected, but it's just no crit.
Wow. First one went from a nat 20 to a nat 1.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay then, so they both take full damage. Roll your damage.
Doom, the one that rolled a nat 1, would you say that it kind of tripped over and fell on its back? Because it was making a
Yeah, I
dex
will,
save.
yeah. That's fair enough.
29.
Okey-dokey. Alright. Say the top one's currently prone. And roll initiative.
E. Oh, come on.
5.
Why is that just done free? I only clicked it twice. Off. Free after the first one. I'm going to get some mouse sorted. I might have to replace it. It keeps doing this. Getting quite annoying.
Is it
Also, damn.
that your mouse has kind of like got high or low sensitivity, Doom?
It's that the click is not working properly.
Maybe try going to the mouse settings when you've got a moment to see if you can modify the clicker sensitivity to see if it makes a difference.
Yeah, I was having a similar problem and it fixed it.
Okay, I will do.
I mean, obviously not now, but
Actually,
just
forgot
to
now.
mention it, yeah.
So let's see. Do.
You spelled side
Flint,
wrong,
what's
Mug?
your dex?
Bad X. 11.
Okay. Simeon, what's your dex?
11.
Okie dokie. So Finian will open up the attack
Again.
again. He will just simply run straight in and go to the prone one.
Do we have a
Try and get-
visual for these?
Oh, actually, good point. I did not drag you over, did I? You see now?
I've got a black screen
Move around.
and it's in the far right. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Okie
Can
dokie.
say.
He'll run in and he will do his trio of attacks. All with advantage.
Oh boy.
Poor troll.
Not looked yet, what is it? I ignore the very last one at least, but still.
He's still got one crit, though.
Well,
At this rate, Finian just punches may as well do shockwaves that do like cleave damage.
did that one do crit? It didn't crit, did it? First one, for some reason.
Are you here?
Okay, so do that then. So that would just be a 4 additional. Okay, so that's looking at 12, 21, 25. Well, it kills the first one. And
Nice.
ends his turn.
Just turn to the others. Maybe we'll leave this one to him.
Next up is
I weakened it, obviously.
troll number 2. It's going to run over towards Finian and try to attack him. Right, so he makes 3 attacks. Actually, what is his AC? Okay. Only the second one hits. First one swings too high. Second one swings him in his side, catches him a bit off guard, and then the third one, he slams his claw into the ground and he actually gets his claw stuck. Now let's roll the damage for his claw. 2d6 plus 4. That's 14 damage to Finian.
14 damage to Finian, okay. First time I've actually had to do this tonight.
Damage.
Well, at least to a character.
And now it goes over to Nagrax's turn.
Okay, Nagrax will in. It's going to do. Actually, I think what we'll do first. Actually, let me just back him up a little bit to about. Yeah, Nagrax is going to try out his new toy, and as a bonus action, he's going to pull a scroll out of the case.
Oh god.
See what I get. See if it make this better or worse.
You cast Fireball on yourself.
I'm more worried about Finian standing there.
Okay, so that is an 8. So 8 is web on self.
Oh,
Doom is actually the 20-foot
Yes.
web. What? Oh no. I actually forget Doom.
Oh,
What
good.
does web
Good.
do exactly? I think that just basically means that we're stuck now.
Let me just double check. I'll pull up the thing.
It's 20.
Conjure a thick mass
that
with
radius
range,
or
in this case,
diameter?
is specific, in a 20-foot cube. And the web's terrain is likely a scoped area. The webs aren't anchored between solid masses or laid across the floor, wall, or ceiling. Conjure web collapses on itself. And the spell ends at the start of your next turn. So it will end at the start of your next turn, given where you are.
Will I be able to move through it though, or am I stuck?
Each creature that starts turn in webs
It says
or
starts
that
the turn.
enters them during the turn must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the target is restrained until it breaks free.
So would I have to make that check now because I cast it, or?
Given it's something on yourself, you technically just entered them. So
Te-
yes.
Okay, so dexterity is that?
Yeah, it'd be against your own spell save.
So it's a dexterity against my spell save. Let me do. Okay, so spell save is 15. So I didn't get 15.
You are now restrained in webs.
So, sorry. I'm really sorry.
No, Nagrax, what is this?
I'm not entirely sure. I expected something different to happen. Yeah.
It takes up the, and Simeon just missed it. That'd be nice.
Oh, I was just about to say.
Is it not centered on him?
Would I get advantage on dex save with the shield from that?
Well, you're not in it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Unless you want to
Cool.
walk into it.
With that,
do
Nagrax ends his turn.
Right. You hear a bellowing from inside the cave, and another troll's going to come walking out. Let's just,
Is it a big boy?
Thanks, Nagrax. Thanks a bunch.
let's just another small one. So going to run out to there.
I'm so sorry.
And then next turn, there's going to be another troll's going to come running out. This one is a big boy.
Oh. He's to fit through the door, we're fine.
And now it's Flint's turn.
Do I have to make a deck save as well?
Because you started your
Make a
turn
dex
at
save,
webs.
start
Yeah.
your turn, yes. Otherwise you're
So
restrained.
it's against my spell save DC, so you have to beat 15.
Does a 17 beat it?
Well, I mean,
Yes, it does.
yes, it's a higher number, so yes.
Okay, so you can get yourself out of the webs. It's going to be difficult terrain whilst you're walking in them, though. So it would take up double movement speed whilst you're inside the webs.
So you can move to, 15 feet away, basically.
Oh, that wasn't so hard.
I'm sorry, Flint.
What you going to do?
Let's see. How far away are they from each other?
Oh, about 10 foot.
No, that won't. Don't think that'd be really worth it. I would just like to cast Fireball on this guy.
Go ahead, make your attacker. What was the attack, sorry?
Bolt.
I mean, what was the roll? So that popped up.
15.
Alright, meets beats it. Roll for damage.
11.
Okey dokie.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go. That's popped up. Hey. Okay. You fire your bolts into its back, and it sears its back, and you notice the flesh starts to curl around where it hits. Your turn.
I do, yes.
Okie dokie. It's now Simeon's turn.
Okay.
Mind the webs, Simeon.
Can I? There's no actual ruling for this until I hit 7th level, but can I jump over the web?
Bear in mind, there's no actual edge over here. It's just where I've just designed the map. Separates from something else, simply.
Oh, so I can
So
just
you
walk
could just
around
simply
it?
walk around, yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll do that then.
Okie dokie. Then walk around.
I guess I'll go shove my spear up this thing's ass.
Shove away.
Oh, you know what? As I'm running up to it, I'll throw the spear at it.
Okay, then, yeah.
That's a 13.
Does not hit. So it sails just over its shoulder, and it lands in the corpse of the other one.
Ah! I'll grimace and just unsheath my sword and go for my second attack.
Go ahead. Does not hit either.
Cool.
So having the warning from the spirit, it kind of ducks to the side and just dodges the sword and turns to face you.
But can I use my shield master feat to try and knock it prone with the shield as I hit? As I attack?
Do you have to be a specific, at least a hit after you've hit it, or was it just when you went in attacking against something? Keep forgetting with this ruling.
If you take the attack action on your turn,
Right, go ahead.
I can use a bonus action.
What's it save that it has to make?
You can use strength or dex. I use strength, and it's just a roll off for saving for checks, not saving.
Okay then, so it's just straight strength.
Got to beat a 19.
Did not beat it. It's now prone.
Get on the stats, man.
You're now happy. You happy?
Yes, I accomplished something. I did something.
We're just going to spend your time knocking trolls over, aren't we?
Do you end your turn there then?
Yes, I've used all my actions on my bonus action, and we're done.
Yeah, and that's going to go to Finian, and he's going to attack down on the troll which you've just flattened.
So he gets advantage.
even need to roll. You just say just kills it.
Damn. He kills it. Okay, so he just smashes his fist straight down onto its head. He's then going to move over to the other one, and he's going to proceed to wail into it twice more. I just mark this one as being dead. I definitely was right. I know what I'm going to do. Why is he rolling so good? This doesn't seem right. So it's 17 damage. And it is now Troll 2, who is now dead. It's now Nagrix's turn.
Do the webs leave yet?
Yes, they now dissipate at the start of your turn, given they weren't attached to anything.
Okay. Ooh, I probably shouldn't do that again. Ever. Okay, Nigrex is going to move into the range of this troll, and he is going to do a mace attack.
Mace to the face. That hits.
And
4
the
and...
poison damage.
Okay,
Poor
so
Nagrix.
you smack it across the face, and it stings a little bit, and it looks at you and snarls. And then, do you end your turn?
Yeah, I'll end his turn.
After you smacking it across the face, it's going to make a bite attack against you. It did it double clicked again, god damn it. Right.
Does it do free attacks, or is it?
It does get free attacks anyway, yeah. So the second one would have been a claw attack, and then the third claw attack is going to be against Finian.
Okay.
Okay, so only one of the claw attacks hits you specifically.
Okay, how much damage does it do?
11 damage.
Okay.
And now it's going to be the big ol' troll's turn. It's going to walk out, and it's going to see this going on. It's going to see two of its babies are down. And it's going to see Simeon beside the corpse of one of them over here, seeing that this one is currently in combat. It's going to go straight after Simeon.
Bring it on.
And it's going to make all three of its attacks against you.
Does Simeon not get an opportunity
Actually,
to attack
I was just
first?
about to say, do I get an opportunity to
I'm
attack
not
because I
holding my
moved?
spear
Still in
right
range.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
not
right.
in range. Okay.
now.
Never
Yeah, I'm
mind.
not holding my spear right now. So
Oh, fair enough. Oh yeah, you're through it.
I don't know which of those rolls are for me, but the 22 hits.
All three of them before you. 16, 18, 22, so just 22 hits.
Yes.
I would say that one was the claw attack again. It opened up with bite again. So these attacks will always be bite and claw and claw. Okay, that's 11 damage. Definitely just toss up
Can
the sound.
release unless that's magical. I can reduce that by 3.
Yep, reduce it by 3 then.
Uh,
8.
just a reminder, it's the heavy armor master feat.
Okie dokie. And that's the end of its turn. Now to Flint.
Alright, because it was such a success against the first one. I'm going to cast a Chromatic Orb. First level this time. Against the one that just attacked Simeon.
Okie dokie.
And also make it acid damage. I'm guessing it misses. 10.
It misses you.
Damn it. Okay, then I'll end my turn.
Okie dokie. It's now Simeon's turn.
Alright, I'm going to take that claw attack like a champ. Give it a smile and then attack twice with my sword.
Swing away. Okay. Your first one slashes it across the chest. Roll the damage.
12.
And your second one, you go to slash again, and it knocks it out your hand. and it lands over here behind Finian.
Can I? Which corpse did my spear land in?
The one that's beside Finian here.
Am I able to move into that unoccupied square to grab it? Grab my spear back up.
You can, but if you go down to pick it up, it will provoke an opportunity attack. Not from the movement, but specifically from the action of moving to pick it up.
Yeah. All right, fine. I won't do anything of it else then.
Okay. Now it goes back up to Finian's turn. Finian, as seeing this happen, is going to look between the spear and the sword. He's going to look back to you, Simeon. Oh wait, he's gone.
Oh, right.
Okay, we lost him. Okay then.
Finian just looks up and he just doesn't see anything, and it's just like,
Right, he's going to pull the spear out, I think. He's going to take the opportunity attack from the little guy. Which misses. He's going to throw it back to Simeon, and probably going to say he's probably going to be willing to use reaction to catch it. And with his bonus action, he's going to do an off-arm strike against the troll that tried to just hit him. Oh, double clicking, damn it. But the first one does hit. Okie dokie. And now that is Nagrex's turn.
okay. Oh, one moment, sorry. Yeah, just like half know that. Okay. So Nagrex is kind of caught in the middle. How damaged do these two guys look, Doom?
The big guy, not very much. The little one is quite damaged.
Okay, Nagrax will push his assault on the little guy then
Okey-dokey.
with a mace attack.
Does not hit, I'm afraid.
That is very unfortunate. And no, I'm not going to risk it.
So you're in a good position for anything that goes wrong, though. It would affect them as well.
Fine.
Do it.
I'm
Do it.
going to regret this. I'm
Do
totally going to regret this.
Shenanigans,
Bonus action.
do it.
Nagrex, against this bad judgment, takes a spell at the case. 4.
Or
4
you actually can
is...
stop beside me.
Fuck! Sleep on self.
Wow.
No!
Collapse to sleep.
You just hear... Why can't I just have a good roll?
It's you.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Well, I'm not a threat anymore.
It now comes to the little troll, and it's seen you suddenly collapse. It thinks you're dead. So
Yeah!
and it's going to attack him instead.
Wait, no. No, that's bad.
Only the bite hits. What was the bite? It's only 1d6 plus 4. It's actually better. So Finian takes 8 damage. Now it goes to the big troll's turn. He's going to throw all his attacks into Simeon. Also thinking that you're dead.
Not very bright, are they?
I'm not complaining.
Anyone know what Elf's AC is?
Don't you have his character sheet?
I need to go and search for it.
Give me a moment, I'll bring up.
I'm not sure with his splint armor. I didn't think that had as much. So I'm not sure if the 19 hits.
If you give me a second, I'll tell you.
Oh, he's back.
Ah, okay.
Were you guys waiting on me?
Nagrax
Oh,
is
yeah.
taking a nap.
Oh, sorry. Oh, what's happened?
You had your spear thrown to you. I'm just saying you use your reaction to catch it.
Oh, awesome.
And now you've been attacked by the troll. Does a 19 hit?
No.
22 does, though.
Yes.
So that was a claw attack. So that'd be 9 damage minus 3, so that'd be 6.
Sweet.
And now it's Flint's turn.
If I stood in that square there and used Burning Hands, which has a 15-foot cone, would you say it hits the small troll as well?
Yeah, I would, yeah.
And I would like to do that.
Then you do that. Was it a dex save again?
Yeah, 15. I'm just thinking though. Give me a sec. Yeah, I'll cast it from first level, so 15 still.
This is for the little one first. And this is the big one. They both fail. Okay, how much damage did they take?
3d6 from first level. So 6.
Really? Only 6? Damn. Unlucky.
Yep. It was.
Okay, you let out a flame and it curls on the flesh, and you see the flesh start to bubble and boil as it hits them. And you end your turn.
I do. And obviously I use my evocation savant so it doesn't damage Nagrax.
I figured as much, to be honest.
Yeah.
That is now Simeon's turn.
All right. I guess if I've got my spear back, I'll attack twice with that.
Step away. First one hits.
It's 10 damage.
Okie dokie.
The second one miss.
Second one missed, yeah. So you stab it straight in the guts, and it snarls at you, looking down at you, because it is taller than you, this bigger one. And do you end your turn?
I'm looking to see if Shieldmaster counts for size. It doesn't say. Because I assume this thing is large.
Yes.
Doesn't say. Alright, I'll not waste time. I'll not do anything else this time.
Okie dokie. It now goes to Finian, and thinking Nagrax has gone down, he's going to run over here, and he's going to wail into this little guy.
Wow.
Well, it's a good thing that that last one doesn't actually count, because it's only meant to be 3.
It loses his fist. It hits himself.
Right, so let's just check this damage.
I
So the
just-
first one,
He blows off the troll's hand, and the hand slaps Nagrax across the face, waking him up.
says 8, it's 19. Okay, so he pulverizes this little one. Then he's going to run in for the last attack, and he's going to swing at the big guy, which is the nat one, ironically. You're going to punch it right in the ass. Okay, it's a weak spot. That's 14. Okie dokie.
Did you say that little guy is dead now?
Yes, the little one is now dead.
Yeah.
And now that goes to Nagrax's turn. They're asleep. It now goes to the little one's turn, which is now dead. Now it's the big one. It's going to make a bite attack at Simeon, then it's going to make 2 claw attacks against Finian. Right, so the only one that hits is the claw attack against Finian. Look, he only takes 6 damage. And now that is Flint's turn again.
How damaged is this troll?
He's starting to look unsteady, but he's still like, it looks like he's got a fight in him.
So I would like to go up to Simeon. It's like, brace yourself, my friend, and then cast haste on him.
Okie dokie.
Oh, what's happening to me?
Do you do anything else, or do you end your turn?
Oh yeah, my turn. I can't do anything else. Well,
Now Simeon.
Okay. Just reading what haste does.
You get an extra attack.
Oh, okay.
And it plus bonus to AC. And a bunch of other things. It's a really good spell.
All right. Can I drop my spear and draw out my battle axe?
Yeah, sure. That'll be interaction.
I'll do that then. Feeling the speed. I don't know how good I want a spear. I'll just attack 3 times then, I guess.
Yep.
If I get an extra attack. All right.
Okay, you swing. It steps back. The first one misses. Swing again. Step to the side. Second one misses. Then you swing in for the third one. Cut into its shoulder. Roll your damage. 13.
Be 8. It's one-handed.
Oh, it's 8. Sorry. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
I feel good. I guess. I did look up the shove. I can do it to, as long as it's not 2 sizes larger. Only one
Okay.
size larger, and it will still go off.
Yep.
So I'm feeling powerful. I'll try and knock him prone.
Okie dokie. Is that strength off?
Strength or dex for you, but I'm assuming you want to go strength. 60.
It succeeds.
Cool.
Okay.
You're a strong beast.
It snarls down here. End your turn.
Yeah.
It's now Finian's turn, and he's now going to hit it 3 times, right in the butt. It's only done 2 this time. Alright, so his first attack whiffs somehow, and then he does 1 on each butt cheek. A nice hard, firm slap. He does exactly 8 damage each time as well. Okay.
Is Finian Podrick?
Part of the rod? What?
Weird foot.
Taking those attacks, it's aggravated and it's looking around back towards Finian, then back towards Simeon. And it is now Nagsh's turn. He's asleep.
Snore, snore, snore.
What happened there? Why are you asleep?
I'm surprised it's taken you so long to ask.
I didn't notice, but I didn't want to ask. I didn't want to interrupt. But I'm
Enchanted scroll case, these two convinced me to pull another one. I cast sleep on myself.
Brilliant.
And it automatically succeeds because fuck you do.
Maybe I should have had to roll dice. Okay, so it's now going to attack Simeon, then Finian, then Simeon.
Oh, haste lasts a minute, by the way. I don't know if that you displayed that.
Actually, no, it's not going to attack Simeon, then Finian, then Flint. So the bites is Simeon. It misses. Then at Finian. Misses. Then at Flint.
I would like to use a shield to negate that damage.
Or to add
Okay.
+5 to your AC.
+7. You gotta try hard to miss, Flint.
Okie dokie. So he misses all of you, and it's suddenly bellows, and it's going to try and book it.
Wait, opportunity?
Is-
Guess we all get one.
Not me, obviously.
Everyone gets an attack against it, if you so desire.
I'm guessing it's a melee weapon attack.
Yes, it's a feat for a spell.
Yeah, that went well.
Don't wait for it to pop up.
Ah.
So
Do you
your
shove it?
fourth staff gets
Do you
knocked
shove
out
it
your
up?
hand.
Oh, I was going to say it gets stuck in his ass crack or something.
Oh, no, because that'll deal damage. Come on.
To the staff or the troll.
Is that a piercing or bludgeoning?
God's
Piercing.
sake.
Simeon, how much damage do you do?
11.
Okay, so 77. And how was that? Okay, it's now dead. It tries to run away, it flicks that staff out of the way, but both your axe and Finion's fists smash it, and you shatter its back, and it collapses down. And combat's over.
Oh, oh,
Just be careful, yeah? You'll feel it when it wears off.
I feel good. Anyone want? We need to go in the cave. Are we done? We did battle. Over. I'll run over and grab my sword. Pick up the spear.
Finion will crouch down and wake up Nagrax.
I'll get my
Are you
staff.
okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Finian, I'm sorry, I'm not sure what just happened. I pulled a scroll from the case and I. What happened? Are the trolls dead? Is everyone okay?
What did you do to me? What was that spell?
As you look around, you see Simeon kind of jumping up and down on spots going,
What's
I'm
wrong
doing,
with
I'm doing like the
Cultural
anime thing where I feel really good, so I'm like doing squats.
what's wrong with Simeon?
Oh, well, I just cast haste on him.
Ah, okay.
Just wait for it.
Everyone-
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I could do this all day. Oh, so many squats. Oh,
I think there's something wrong with this scroll case.
why, Flynn? What did you?
just better luck next time.
I'm debating whether there will be. Really sorry. I'm fine to proceed on when you all are.
With this, the dwarfs now come and catch up to you all. I'd actually put out a token for the dwarfs, so I'll just draw a square.
No, you know what it is. I'm running around doing stuff, and then I just drop to the floor, like in Yes Man when he's gonna come down from.
Yeah, I'll figure that.
Oh,
It's okay, he'll be fine in a few minutes.
I'll need a second. Oh.
Ah, that was a nice battle. You didn't do quite as well as against the first one, but hey, you definitely showed them what.
They're all dead. We're unharmed. We're fine. Oh.
Let's get on with the mission now. It's time to start. Onwards and upwards, and well, in this case, downwards.
Will we expect any more in there?
Ah, no, the trolls will probably all be dead now. Just be the worms now. So let's go.
Excellent.
Actually, on that subject, how did these worms attack?
Oh, whilst we're making a lot of noise, you know, they might come get curious.
I meant, do they rush you? Do they secrete any sort of poison, just to give us an idea of, oh, excuse me, what we're fighting against?
They'll typically just burrow for the dirt. Honestly, most of the worms are not all that bad. It's the big one you got to worry about.
And the big one, does that behave any differently?
Well, it's big,
So bigger.
kind of like the mother.
Okay. Just so I know what to expect. Oh, my head feels awful. Ugh.
Did you have the haste spell too, Margrax?
No,
This calm down is rough.
I lost consciousness all of a sudden. It was a strange experience. But no matter. Let's go. Oh no, Doom's
Yes.
gone. Oh wait, no, he isn't. He's here.
Go.
I just looked up and saw that it's out of
What
shot.
was the? Okay, just after its next turn, so I can stop doing the lethargic thing.
I mean,
over it now.
technically, if it's a next turn, you just feel lethargic for about 6 seconds.
Okay.
If we were if we're going like purely by that, so yeah, you don't have to keep doing the bit.
One hell of a spell, huh, Simeon?
Ooh, oh, it's quite good. Yes. Wouldn't mind more of that. All right, onward. I'll lead the way. Is the cave dark?
Yes, it is dark.
And what I'll say, I'll lead the way, then walk into the dark cave and just come immediately back out. One of you lead the way.
Nagrax puts his hand out and he casts light on your armor. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Sneeze.
Bless you.
Okie dokie. So you guys start to enter the cave, and it's generally quite dark. It starts to, on this side,